videos. So what is SEO? It stands for Search Engine Optimization. Now, your search engine is what people type into the search bar on Etsy. They type in their query, they type in what they're looking for, and the search engine goes and finds them listings to show them. So Etsy has to go and find all of the listings that it thinks might even slightly be relevant to what the customer is searching for, and then show them to the customer. And the order it ranks these in depends on so many factors. And SEO, Search Engine Optimization, is just simply us trying to tell Etsy what we think our item is, so it gets an idea of where to place us when people are searching. So they best know where and who to show our items to. And there's commonly talked about two different types of search engine optimization. There's white hat and there's black hat. White hat search engine optimization simply means following the best practices, which we're lucky because Etsy actually lays them out for us. If you look at Etsy articles such as The Ultimate Guide to SEO or Your Search Questions Answered, people from the Etsy search engine team give us an idea of the things that they're looking for. So following these best practices to try and tell Etsy exactly what it is that we have so that they can understand so much better is the best practice in the long term. And black hat SEO is you trying to game the system. It's trying to figure out loopholes that'll work in your favour. And I know I did this myself many years ago when I was trying to rank a website on Google. Google search engine optimization is super difficult. But way back then I learnt a little bit, and then I thought I was the most genius person in the world. So I learnt that tags, your metadata, these words that you're telling, in that case Google, are super important. So I figured out on my website, if I put in the background, if I put a layer of all these keywords that I wanted to rank for, hundreds and hundreds of keywords, and repeated them, all the things, but did it in the exact same colour as the background, they would be there for the search engine to read, but not for the person. And what happened there was I was lucky that Google didn't catch on to me. When Google find loopholes that people are exploiting, they can penalise your website. But what they also do, obviously, is change the algorithm. They're trying to keep one step ahead of us to prevent us being able to game the system. Because quite simply, I could have made my website rank really highly, but when customers search for it, when people looking for my website searched for it, it wouldn't be what they were looking for, so they wouldn't enjoy their experience in searching on Google. And the same is the same with Etsy search engine optimization. Way back pre-2010, recency used to be the most important thing. Whatever you put in your tags and your title, the newest item that was created, the newest item that was listed would show up first in the search. So people learnt very simply to keep relisting their item. That would keep you at the front of search. It also used to cost a lot of money to keep doing that. And Etsy realised that didn't give the best experience for shoppers. They were only seeing the listings that people had the time to sit and renew and renew and renew. So they changed the search algorithm to prevent this, and what they wanted to look into is things like how often people viewed and hearted an item. And the black hat SEO people tried to stay ahead of the system there as well, and what popped up was games in teams where people would join in and every day would promote one of their listings and then go and view everybody else in the team games listing. So you could join in a game and your listing would get hundreds of views or hundreds of likes. And for a while, again, this worked in boosting items up the search for certain search terms. However, again, Etsy realised that the item that the person has got the most conned views, the most people from their teams coming and having a look at, isn't necessarily the item that a person is searching for, wants to purchase. So they again had to tweak to stay ahead of the competition, to stay ahead of the black hatters. And what happened in this case was they put much less weight on searches, on views coming from people within teams. So hearts and views from your teams are less important because they're not buyers, they're gamers. So that's the reason why black hat SEO is just not such a good idea, because the platform's always trying to keep one step ahead of you. So it'll always be shutting down these games that you're trying to do, these cons that you're trying to trick the search engine into ranking you better for. Now, the best case scenario when this happens is that your shop's going to die, your items aren't going to be seen anymore, when the practices that you were using to try and rank your items, when they stop working, then your shop's just going to die. The worst case is they might realise that you've been gaming the system and penalise you for it. You could get a shop or a website closed down because you're cheating, basically. So what you want to be thinking of doing is in your search engine optimization, you just simply want to be finding the way to tell the search engine this is what my item is. And you want to be trying to make your item the best item there that customers are going to want. So you just try and make your stuff more appealing in decent manner. And the more people organically find your items, they find it through search, they find it because friends have shared it, they find it organically and interact with it organically, the better you'll do. So search engine optimization is not anymore trying to trick the system. It should just be about trying to tell the system what your item is, and the best items will do well. So I hope that helps. Our next video in this series is going to be why Etsy search is not for you. So don't forget, hit subscribe and come back for the next video. Thank you so much.